Hello and welcome to my channel. I have here the Roton model kit based from the classic toy line Masters of the Universe, and this is for the Battleground tabletop game. This is an online and trade show exclusive, which means it's not available in the shops. So let's open it up and check it out. Immediately we're inundated with cards. I'm only interested in 3 of them, as the remainder are foreign language versions. As you can see, there's only a handful of parts on the sprue. We're going to have to paint this as we go along, so I'm going to have to prime it now while it's all together. The instructions are eco-friendly, which means they're online, and as you can see, they're not complicated at all. So let's get sniffing. Naturally, the edges will need cleaning up and smoothing out with the file. The first thing to assemble are both the arms for the driver. They can both only go on in one position, and as you can see, the controls are permanently attached to his hands. Now I decided to stop assembly at this point and start painting. Otherwise, once the driver's in place, it can be very difficult to get the brush where I need it to go. The driver's colours are predominantly blue and purple, and his legs are already moulded into the seat. The remainder of the vehicle is predominantly black and red, and I get as much painting as I can before I continue with assembly. So you can see I've painted the legs and the cockpit, so now I can glue on the front and the back pieces to this vehicle, and it's preferable to do this part unpainted, otherwise you may make the paint run if it comes in direct contact with the glue. Now I can finish painting the remaining parts of the vehicle. There's no point putting the driver in just yet, as he'll get in the way. All the parts are now fully painted, so let's get it assembled. You can see the 2 pegs sticking up out of the bottom dish. They slot into the top one. The blade doesn't rotate, but then again it doesn't need to. For the pilot, I copied the colour scheme from the information card and glue them into place. Then I attached both cannons to the front, and that's the Roton vehicle itself completed. So moving on to the base, this comes in 4 parts. You've got the regular base, you've got the hexagonal base, then you've got 2 pieces of a dust cloud, or exhaust fumes, take your pick. There are some very specific pegs to line up, and it's recommended to dry fit them first, as it's not obvious where they are. Colour wise, I painted them a medium grey and dry brushed a light grey on top of it. There are also slots which line up with the underside of the vehicle. Once those are aligned, you're good to go. So let's move on to the turntable. There's quite a lot of detail on this model, and it really does look like its toy counterpart. With these vehicles, I do like the fact that these pilots are regular troops and not one of the main characters, because the last thing you want to see is 2 Skeletors on the battlefield. I have done the other vehicles in this range if you want to check them out. In fact, I have a whole Masters of the Universe playlist for you to explore. Just check out the link at the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, if I can do it, so can you.